is the ultimate redefined for men.
Welcome to Sports News. Nigeria's hero at the 2015 African Under-20 Championship in Senegal, Bernard Bulbwua, says playing according to instructions and teamwork produced the victory. It took just 17 minutes from kickoff for the 19-year-old midfielder to break the stalemate. His long-range effort was a breathtaking goal that gifted Nigeria a 7th title. Players and officials return to the country today and will spend the night in Abuja before they will be decamped to await the presidential reception in a few weeks. Meanwhile, the FIFA Women's World Cup trophy made a stopover in Nigeria yesterday in continuation of the 24 nations tour of participating countries in the tournament in Canada. The trophy was received by President Goodluck Jonathan at the forum with Nigeria's young professionals at the Eco Hotel and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. Nigerian Football Federation President Amaju Pinnick, alongside FIFA Development Officer Raman Ngofonja, presented the original diadem to the country's leader. The Super Falcons will be making a 7th appearance at the tournament in June, with their opening match against Australia before facing Sweden and the US in Group D. And elsewhere, European football governing body UEFA is asking FIFA for one more slot at the 2018 World Cup in Russia. UEFA was allocated 13 slots in the 2014 World Cup in Brazil, and it's now requesting for one more in addition to Russia, who qualify automatically as hosts, to bring the numbers of countries in Europe to 14. And teeing off to golf, where 2016 Europe's Ryder Cup captain Darren Clarke is still on cloud 9 more than a month after being picked to succeed Paul McGinley as skipper. Clarke, who has tasted defeat just once in 7 previous appearances at the biennial event, 5 times as a player and twice as a vice captain, says that his role is to manage his team so that the players can get on with playing. And finally, South Korea's Olympic swimming champion Park Tae-hwan has been handed an 18-month ban after a failed drug test. Park, a 2-time world champion and first Korean to win an Olympic swimming medal, tested positive for testosterone in an out-of-competition test conducted by FINA last September ahead of the Asian Games. The suspension will start from September the 3rd to 2014 and run through the March 22nd, 2016, throwing Park's participation in the 2016 Rio Olympics into jeopardy. With that, we end on Sports News for tonight. I'm Byron Tony Ranta, and Ijoma will be back with the wrap.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Singapore has begun 7 days of national mourning following the death of its founding father, Lee Kuan Yew. Here's Cynthia Are with more.
Thanks a lot. Mr. Lee, who was 91 years, led Singapore's transformation from a small port city to one of the wealthiest nations in the world. World leaders have paid tribute to him, and he served as the city-state's prime minister for 31 years. Then hundreds of Afghans have protested against the lynching of a woman who a crowd thought had burned the Quran. The woman was beaten, hit by bats, stamped on, driven over, and her body dragged by a car before being set on fire. Also today, a court in Senegal has sentenced the son of former President Abdoulaye Wade to 6 years in prison for corruption. Karim Wade denied that he'd illegally amassed about $1.4 billion during his father's rule.
Since a few years ago, the Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew theme was a no-go area for art and artists. Now we can see that a few artists have started to work on this theme. I hope they will continue, as Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew is a very inspiring icon.
That's the Foreign News Wrap-Up. It's back to you, Joma.
Thanks a lot, Cynthia. And on entertainment news tonight, celebrities walk to sensitize people on the dangers of kidney-related diseases. Here's Mayowa Ogundele with the details.
Star, the beer that gave Nigeria its original shine.
Here are your trending entertainment stories. It appears former Mohit stars D'banj and Wande Cole are set to form a new working relationship years after Mohit broke up. The two acts, who up until now are rarely seen together, appear to have rediscovered friendship and are reportedly working out details of a new partnership. Entertainment News will keep a tab on this and bring you updates as soon as we get them. Nigerian-born opera singer Abiodun Koya was one of the major headliners at the 84th birthday gala of American broadcast executive and civil rights activist Zenona Clayton, who is also a co-founder of Ted Turner's instituted Trumpet Awards. Top celebrities including Mona Lisa Chinda, Desmond Elliott, Aldo Mekori and others joined Emma Ugoli for an awareness walk to sensitize the public of kidney-related issues. Ugoli, who is a renal patient himself, recruits the help of his other celebrity friends to create awareness for an ailment he called a silent killer. Meanwhile, comedian, actor and producer of the blockbuster movie 30 Days in Atlanta, Ayo Makun, popularly known as AY, has been commenting on seeing his movie being sold freely by pirates. The comedian, whose movie has generated over 100 million naira from its cinema release, said he feels devastated seeing pirated copies of his film in public. And about 3 years after the release of the song Life is Beautiful by Nice featuring Two-Face Idibia, the Alapo Meji singer has shot a video for the song. The two music stars reunited to replicate the success of their first collaboration, Street Credibility, in 2008 by creating a video interpretation for Life is Beautiful. The video is directed by HG2 Films and it features cameo appearances from Mode 9 and Lace. Finally, for today, American hip-hop singer Chris Brown has been taken off a 6-year probation, which stemmed from his 2009 assault on fellow singer Rihanna. A Los Angeles court ruled that Brown had completed terms of his sentence, which included community labor, domestic violence counseling, and rehab. That's all we have on entertainment. Thank you so much for watching. Let's head back to the main news.
Star, the beer that gave Nigeria its original shine.
Thanks a lot, Maiwa. And the main news again. U.S. President Barack Obama has said that his government is looking forward to peaceful elections in Nigeria. In his first personal public statement on the elections, President Obama said violence has no place in a democratic process. And Commonwealth observers for the 2015 elections have said they will isolate the Northeast. Led by the former president of Malawi, Dr. Bakili Muluzi, the group have said that the Northeast is a no-go area for them. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato, and coming up next is our Elections Countdown program, Nigeria 2015. Do enjoy. Good night.